Wojciech, Poland Daily Business, and tonight we'll talk about Polish mine industry, obviously coal mine. Wojciech Jakóbik of Business Alert PL is our guest tonight, so welcome to the show.
Hi, great to be here.
And it seems that we have a strike in Polish coal mine, something that we didn't have for recent 4 to 5 years, and apparently it is connected to the government strategy of limiting the coal mining industry and coal as an energetic source of power in this country. So what is your take on this situation?
So for now we got some underground protests in mines around Ruda Śląska. It is a place in which the coal mines are to be restructured, so it means they would be closed in near future, according to government's plan of reforming energy and coal minery sector. Those sectors are heavily interconnected, so the goal is to connect the need of energy sector with actual production of coal in Poland, and decreased need for coal in energy sector implies decrease in production, and decrease in production implies decreasing the amount of mines, coal mines in Poland. So the unions are afraid that this change is too fast, that this change is too radical. But according to a backbone of Polish energy strategy, the Polish energy project until 2040, the coal in energy mix is to decrease its share from 70% right now to even 11% in 2040. So it is a radical step, but it is explained by climate policy inside European Union, the changes on market, the fact that we have too much coal in our reserves that are growing and growing.
Well, obviously the important factor are the emission certificates that are growing in price from about €5 3 years ago to about 30 today, and also the aggressive anti-fossil fuel policy of the European Union, and we have to comply. Basically, we cannot.
The clear goal of this policy is to decarbonize energy sector, so to remove coal from energy generation, and it is clear. But Poland is signed under this climate policy. According to Ministry of State Assets, we cannot change this policy. We can moderate it. We can find some solutions, but decarbonization is inevitable. So we need to plan it wisely. The thing that is missing for now is a clear path of changes for Silesia and general the coal sector. Every miner should be sure about his future. He should find some job inside coal sector somewhere else than Polska Grupa Górnicza, maybe outside the coal sector, or go for vacation finally to get a rent from a state. But this path should be clear, so no one is left behind, so no one is protesting underground like it's happening right now in Ruda Śląska.
Being certain about somebody's future is a luxury of the very rich people. We are uncertain, and that's a part of our life. So why miners should be different?
Exactly. They don't know what will happen, but the change is one thing that is sure. This decarbonization process is already ongoing because, as I mentioned, we have like 70% of coal share in energy mix, and it was like 80–90% like 5 years ago. So the change is happening already right now. We need to be well prepared. We need to have a well-organized plan, and that is what the unions are looking for in talks with government, because we have the talks between unions, the government, the specialists inside Polish so-called coal commission that is to present a clear plan for Silesia.
So we have, there was already several transformations of a kind in the United Kingdom, in Germany, of the coal mining regions into the new technology or something else, basically. Should we follow that path, or there is some other way?
Well, There were different paths because United Kingdom way was a clash between unions and the state. And for example, in Germany, we've had a consensus between the union, between the industry, specialist NGOs, and they agreed that Germany wants to be carbon-free in 2035 or 38. They might change this date, but there is a clear path of decarbonization agreed by all the players, even the unions. So everyone is on board, everyone is signed under this reform. The same model would be great for Poland because we need a consensus around this coal and energy sector reform.
Right, so we will see how the situation will develop because it will be decided pretty soon. Wojciech Jakóbik, Business Alert, sir, thank you very much for this insight.
Thank you.
And that was it for Poland Daily Business tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back.